Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Soul Mountain, and I'm here to say pew pew. I'm about to blast you with some new info. What's up, guys? Battlefront was posting out. If you guys saw me posting about this a little bit on social medias, Facebook, Twitter, link down below. They were saying that they were going to blast us with a new game mode today, hence the pew pew, but it was exactly that, a very weak pew pew indeed. This new game mode Blast, which we knew was the title of one of the game modes, turns out it is their TDM game mode. So that was their big announcement today. They're going to have TDM, but there was a little bit more in the article that I thought was a little bit cooler, because that information in itself is a bit underwhelming, to be honest. Every FPS, it has TDM, like that team deathmatch, you slay each other. It's basics with FPS, but anyway, I think at this point, though, you know, it's still early. The game's not out till late November, although it is almost August. So we're getting closer, but it is still early. They're, you know, churning some more information for us. The next information will be coming soon, though, and I'll talk about that. But what I found really cool in this article was what the lead developer, level developer, was quoted saying, and that is that you could be playing on the exact same map, but in a different game mode, and it'll feel completely different because the lighting's going to change, the time of day is going to change, and the zone that you're going to be playing in is going to be different. Now, this is very classic Battlefield. They've set up gigantic maps that you'll play different areas on for different modes. That's what they've done. And for TDM in particular, they will select one area and you'll play that. I'm really hoping that they change it up a little bit and that there's not just one place you always play TDM on, which is how it is in Battlefield right now. If you go to this map on TDM, it's in this smaller zone. He pretty much said that, you know, you're going to be in a closer area which will accommodate this 10v10 game mode. There also won't be heroes in this smaller mode, but there still will be weapon power-ups, which he said will be kind of the key to these different levels. Without having the heroes, people running around with lightsabers and stuff, it's going to be interesting to see how this game actually plays, especially when you compare it to something like Call of Duty, which is like a 6v6 Slayer, or Battlefield, which can go up to 32 versus 32 TDM. It's going to be interesting to see if they allow you to have custom server sizes and things like they do with Battlefield. Of course, this is DICE developing the game, so like they did with Battlefield, I assume it would be more along those lines, but they've been so specific with everything, saying this is a 10v10 mode. I'm not so sure. The next time we're really going to be getting some more answers is going to be at Gamescom, which is going to be coming up August 5th. And I was looking at their Twitter page. Oh, man, somebody else posted. Unbelievable. Oh, there's 18 people watching. This is a live feed that I'm watching. This is them setting up the stage at Gamescom. Unfortunately, it's very late at night right now, so of course nobody's there, but they're still streaming it. So there you go. Me and this one dude are hanging out in here, just chilling. But this is when I think we're going to see some new gameplay, and they've also talked about a new hero type. And when they announced that, the next sentence they said was, "No, it's not a typo." Oh, fancy stuff there, EA. A new hero type. So we've seen 3 of the different heroes so far, Boba Fett, Vader, and Luke, but a hero type sounds something extremely different. You know, if you've got a hero, a villain, I don't know what the next type would be. Really interested, and I'll keep you guys posted about that. The other thing I'll keep you posted on is the beta. Now, I saw this post on Reddit. EA's Origin page where you can sign up for betas actually has Battlefront listed there, and if you check it and try and click update, it says page not found, there's an error, so it's not actually set up yet, but it should be coming relatively soon, I guess, if they put the assets onto their website. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted about that too. They actually recently did a closed alpha. This was on PC, and pretty much the same information, gameplay that we saw at the alpha that was featured at E3, as well as some of the other events that they've showed other people gameplay of. Other people have been able to play this at those events. We've heard those experiences. I've done videos talking about the reload animation, how to get in vehicles, heroes, Jedis, all that good stuff. And that information that we know, at least if you've been paying a little bit more attention watching some of my videos, you already know, is really what has been coming out in just some more detail for maybe the people who aren't paying as close of attention or trying to look all this stuff up, watch a bunch of the gameplay. This is what they're kind of posting on their EA Star Wars Battlefront page, which is actually being posted by Matt Everett, which is pretty cool. He was the community manager for Titanfall. I actually got to meet him there, checking that game out a little bit early, and now he's also the community manager for Battlefront. I got to see him a few months back when I was actually flown out to Stockholm to take a look at Battlefront. Anyways, he was answering some questions on Battlefront's page. The first one was a few weeks back, answering some softer questions. For instance, How do you get in vehicles in Battlefront? It's pretty much just by picking up the power-ups. Same thing with Jedis. Something that was a bit more unique, and these are kind of the questions I'll go through now, is can I fly a Y-Wing? This is another aerial-type vehicle like TIE fighters. These are non-player controlled vehicles only. They're used as support vehicles in battle, just like they were for Walker Assault, which we saw some gameplay of. That came in, disabled the shields of the walkers for a temporary period of time. Another question was, is split screen available on PC? That kind of makes sense. It's not. It's only going to be available on console because you can't really have two mouse and keyboards plugged in the same computer. Our next question was, does experience within missions apply to multiplayer? So there's a missions mode and then there's a multiplayer mode. And if you play missions, he said, you don't earn experience for multiplayer career, but you can earn credits, which you can use to unlock things, which is pretty awesome. At least there's a benefit to playing that if you're interested in it, because then it's against more NPCs. It doesn't necessarily need to be against other players in multiplayer. Then just 2 days ago, they did another community questions where he answered a lot more stuff. This is where we actually found out about this new hero type, which this one really just gave me more questions than answers, to be honest. Another question he answered was, how many times will the hero and villain power-up be available in a match? Because you want to know, how many times am I going to get slaughtered by... We've seen some gameplay of this guy got like a 12 piece in 10 seconds or whatever. It was absolutely beasting, the force push and everything. How many times do we have to deal with this? And he pretty much just answered, our goal is to make sure we deliver a balanced, fun experience with the hero-villain power-ups. Great, man! No numbers or even estimates. They're still working on that part. And a lot of the questions were similar to that. There was another one, how many heroes will you guys offer? Well, we have 3 so far, and we'll talk about more in the near future. Yeah, not too informative. We did hear, though, that there will be different species, and we got to know a couple of them. These, I believe, were just the head changes. At least that's all that appeared to be changed in the gameplay that we've seen so far. There may be some more advanced ones that we haven't seen yet. And then you can also be smushed by the giant AT-AT, or AT-AT walkers. So I'm looking forward to Gamescom. I'll keep you guys posted on some new info when it comes. Let me know what you guys thought of some of my comments on this, or any of your own thoughts about any of this stuff in the comment section. Click a thumbs up if you enjoyed. It's always greatly appreciated. But that's it for this one. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. This is StoneMount64, over and out.